Back in the day, before the age of social media and instant entertainment, people had to find their thrills in many different ways. There were no viral videos or reality TV shows. Instead, folks flocked to the circus, where beyond the acrobats, clowns, and animal acts, there existed a much darker, more curious world: the sideshow. It was here that so-called circus freaks took center stage, drawing in crowds with their unusual appearances, rare conditions, or astounding talents. These people, though often labeled as curiosities or freaks by society, were living testaments to the vast diversity of human nature. In today's video, we'll take you on a journey through the lives of 10 such individuals whose stories are as fascinating and inspiring as they are bizarre. Ella Harper, the Camel Girl. Born in 1870 in Hendersonville, Tennessee, Ella Harper was known as the Camel Girl due to her incredibly rare condition called genu recurvatum, which caused her knees to bend backward. Her unusual physicality allowed her to walk on all fours, earning her the nickname that would define her career. When she was discovered by a circus showman at a young age, Ella's life took a dramatic turn. She joined W.H. Harris's nickel plate circus, where she was billed as the camel-backed woman and drew massive crowds who were both intrigued and bewildered by her appearance. What set Ella apart was not just her physical difference but her intelligence and wit. Despite being viewed as a freak by society, she used her time in the spotlight to earn a substantial income, ultimately choosing to leave the sideshow life in pursuit of a normal education. Her story is a testament to the fact that even those who face great physical adversity can lead lives filled with resilience and strength. Ella Harper's tale is one of both spectacle and triumph, a reminder that our circumstances do not define our destinies. James Morris, the Rubber Skin Man. James Morris, born in 1859, was better known in the circus world as the Rubber Skin Man due to his extraordinary ability to stretch his skin to incredible lengths. His condition, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, caused his skin to be extremely elastic and fragile, allowing him to pull and twist his skin in ways that left audiences both amazed and slightly unnerved. Morris discovered his unique condition at a young age and began performing in circuses in his teens. His most famous act involved pulling the skin on his neck over his head like a hood, much to the astonishment of onlookers. Despite the shock value of his act, Morris became a beloved figure in the sideshow world, known for his friendly demeanor and charm. His performances blurred the line between human flexibility and the bizarre, and he quickly became one of the most sought-after acts in the circus. Morris's story is a reminder of how the human body's oddities can become a source of fascination and wonder, turning what some might see as a flaw into a spectacle that inspires awe. Maryanne Bevan, the ugliest woman in the world. Maryanne Bevan's story is one of heartbreak and resilience. Born in 1874 in London, England, Maryanne was a beautiful young woman who worked as a nurse. However, her life changed dramatically when she began developing symptoms of acromegaly, a disorder that caused the bones in her face and limbs to grow uncontrollably, disfiguring her appearance. Despite her worsening condition, Maryanne found love and married, only to be widowed with several children to care for. Desperate to support her family, Maryanne entered a contest for the ugliest woman in the world and won. While this title might seem cruel, it actually provided her with an opportunity. She was quickly hired by a circus and began performing in sideshows, using her newfound fame to earn money for her children's education and well-being. Though audiences came to gawk at her appearance, Maryanne held her head high, maintaining her dignity and humor throughout her career. But it's not just their ideal talents that make these individuals unforgettable. It's the indescribable qualities that truly set them apart. Take the Cucumber Man, for instance, a seemingly ordinary person who possessed an extraordinary knack for captivating attention with his unusual abilities. Then there's the reptile lady, whose snake-like tongue could twist and turn in unimaginable ways. Priscilla Bano, the monkey girl. Born in Puerto Rico in 1911, Priscilla Bano, known as the monkey girl, was born with hypertrichosis, a condition that caused an excessive amount of hair to grow all over her body, including her face. Despite this rare condition, Priscilla was loved and cared for by her family, and she lived a relatively normal childhood. However, her life changed when she was discovered by a circus showman who saw her unique appearance as an opportunity for fame. Priscilla was an immediate hit in the sideshow circuit, performing alongside other freaks in circuses like the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. However, unlike many sideshow performers, Priscilla found happiness in the circus world. She met and married Emmett Bajano, known as the alligator-skinned man, due to his own rare condition, ichthyosis, which caused his skin to resemble reptile scales. Together, they performed as the world's strangest married couple and lived a life filled with love and acceptance. Prince Randian, the human caterpillar. Prince Randian, also known as the human caterpillar, was born in 1871 in British Guiana, modern-day Guyana, with tetra amelia syndrome, which left him without arms or legs. Despite his extreme physical limitations, Prince Randian became one of the most famous sideshow performers of all time, thanks to his incredible adaptability and self-sufficiency. He was discovered by P.T. Barnum, who brought him to America, where he astounded audiences with his ability to light cigarettes, shave, and even paint, all using his mouth. Randian's skill and determination defied the expectations society had of someone in his condition. He was fluent in several languages, married, and fathered 4 children. Audiences were not just amazed by his physical feats, but also drawn to his charisma and resilience. Prince Randian's story is one of turning limitations into strengths, proving that true power lies in the will to persevere, regardless of physical form. Fedor Jeffu, Jojo the Dog-Faced Boy. Fedor Jeffu, born in 1868 in St. Petersburg, Russia, became one of the most famous circus performers of the 19th century under the stage name Jojo the Dog-Faced Boy. Suffering from a rare genetic condition known as hypertrichosis, which caused his entire face and body to be covered in thick fur, Fedor's appearance was both captivating and disturbing to onlookers. He was discovered at a young age by a German showman who began exhibiting him in Europe before he was brought to America by P.T. Barnum. Barnum, always a master of storytelling, marketed Fedor as a wild boy who had been found living in the Russian wilderness and tamed by human handlers. Fedor played into the character, growling and barking at audiences while pretending to be more beast than man. However, off-stage, Fedor was known to be soft-spoken and gentle. Despite his fearsome appearance, he was beloved by fellow performers and treated more like family than a curiosity. JoJo's story is one of turning an imposed identity into a unique form of entertainment, leaving behind a legacy that blurred the line between man and myth. Martin Lorello, the human owl. Born in Germany in 1885, Martin Lorello earned the moniker the human owl for his astonishing ability to turn his head nearly 180 degrees. This feat was not a result of a rare condition, but rather due to an unusually flexible spine and years of intense training. Lorello's unique talent soon caught the attention of sideshow promoters, and he quickly became a star attraction in both Europe and the United States. Audiences were both mesmerized and unsettled by the sight of Martin calmly twisting his head around to face directly behind him. He performed in renowned venues like Ripley's Believe It or Not and Ringling Brothers Circus, where his unsettling talent drew massive crowds. Despite his eerie act, Lorello was known off-stage as a quiet and gentle man who enjoyed performing not for the shock factor, but to push the boundaries of what was physically possible. Stefan Bowski, Lionel the Lion-Faced Man. Stefan Bowski, born in 1891 in Poland, became known as Lionel the Lion-Faced Man due to his extraordinary condition, hypertrichosis, which caused thick hair to cover his entire face and body. His appearance was so striking that it earned him the nickname and stage persona of a lion. But beneath the mane of hair was an incredibly gentle and intelligent man who spoke multiple languages and defied expectations with his sophisticated demeanor. Lionel's life in the circus was both a blessing and a burden. Though he was a star attraction and beloved by audiences, he was also treated as a curiosity, constantly forced to play the role of a beast. However, Lionel used his fame to redefine beauty standards, showing that true charm and intelligence lie beyond appearances. Frank Lentini, the three-legged man. Born in 1889 in Rossellini, Sicily, Francesco, Frank Lentini became known as the three-legged man due to his incredibly rare condition, tripedalism, in which he was born with a third, fully formed leg. Lentini's condition was the result of a partially developed conjoined twin, and this extra leg made him one of the most intriguing and beloved sideshow performers in circus history. Despite facing early rejection from his family and ridicule from society, Frank embraced his uniqueness. At the age of 9, he moved to the United States and joined a circus, where his third leg became his trademark. But Frank was not just a spectacle. He was an incredibly skilled performer. He could jump rope, kick a soccer ball with his third leg, and even ice skate, leaving audiences in awe. Throughout his career, Frank lent his fame to challenging societal perceptions of disability, proving that physical differences do not define one's abilities. Frank's story is one of perseverance and triumph, turning what many viewed as a disadvantage into a life of extraordinary success. Millie and Christine McCoy, the two-headed nightingale. Born in 1851 in North Carolina, Millie and Christine McCoy were conjoined twins who became known as the two-headed nightingale. The twins shared one body but had two distinct heads, making them remarkable figures in the sideshow world. Despite being born into slavery, the McCoy sisters rose to fame as performers in circuses and sideshows across the United States and Europe. What set Millie and Christine apart from other circus acts was not just their physical condition, but their incredible talents. The sisters were musically gifted, singing in perfect harmony and playing various instruments. Audiences were captivated by their performances, and the twins became beloved figures in the world of entertainment. After gaining their freedom following the Civil War, Millie and Christine continued to perform, but this time with more control over their careers and finances. They were known not just for their unique appearance, but for their charm, grace, and talent. The McCoy sisters' story is one of overcoming adversity and using their gifts to inspire others. They showed that no obstacle is too great to stop one from achieving their dreams. Now, these unique individuals are not the only ones who have found success and acceptance in the circus world. There are countless others who have left their mark in the industry, breaking barriers and defying societal norms. We hope this video has shed light on the humanity behind the freak show and highlighted the incredible strength, resilience, and talent of these performers. The circus may be a thing of the past, but the legacy of its extraordinary individuals lives on. If you find this video interesting, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories. Also, let us know in the comments which circus performer you found most intriguing. Until next time, remember to embrace your uniqueness and always be proud of who you are.